House of a Thousand Corpses was directed by Rob Zombie and released in 2003, the same year I was born. This is my favorite horror movie of all time. That has got to be the most controversial thing I have ever said. But nonetheless, it happens to be true. I really think that the best horror movie of all time, or one of my favorites at least, is House of a Thousand Corpses. I love everything about this movie. I love the music. I love the cinematography. I love the eerie feel of the way the story is told. I think Rob Zombie is a phenomenal and underrated director. And I don't understand why people have problems with Rob Zombie. I still, to this day, I genuinely love most of Rob Zombie's films. Um, I loved his remake of Halloween. I didn't care for his remake, his Halloween 2. I don't know why he went in such a weird direction with that movie. But yeah, House of a Thousand Corpses stars Sherry Moon Zombie. Uh, Chris Hardwick is even in the movie, which is weird because he doesn't do a lot of acting, as far as I know. And it's about three. Oh, also, Bill Moseley is in the movie, and oh god, who else? I'm trying to think of everybody. I can't remember everybody's names off the top of my list, but anyway. But anyway, the movie uh, follows four friends who I think are reporters, and they're going somewhere. To be honest, I don't exactly remember where they were headed, but I don't give a fuck. I mean, they end up detouring where they meet Captain Spaulding's, played by Sid Haig, rest in peace, and he tells them about the legend of Dr. Satan and takes them on the infamous murder ride. And we get to learn about all these serial killers, one of which is Dr. Satan, who is allegedly a serial killer who was a doctor who went insane and started butchering his patients and all this crazy shit. So they end up going to look for his grave, and on their detour, they find the famous house, the House of a Thousand Corpses, and they meet the infamous Firefly family, who is a family of serial killers who are all crazy and fucked up and psychotic, and the movie is amazing. They all get killed, and we get some weird fucking cinematography, some weird, like, not, I wouldn't say cinematography, some weird, like, imagery and fucking weird, crazy shit that happens, and yeah, it's a great time. I give it a 10 out of 10. Absolutely adore House of a Thousand Corpses. I think everybody should watch this movie. If you're a horror fan and you like gory movies, there's a lot of that in this. There's a scene where, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil any of the movie because if you've never seen it, you need to you seriously need to watch it. That's all I'm gonna say. 10 out of 10 for House of a Thousand Corpses.